Grand Rising, my beautiful Tasteful family. What is today? Thursday? Today's Thursday. Happy Thursday, you guys. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Um, I'm so glad that you are dedicated to learning and dedicated to growing and dedicated to being your best self, you guys. Yesterday, I was just in one of those moods where I was like just over it, okay? Over it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear shit. Stop. No positivity, no love, no this, no that, no none of that, okay? I feel like I was having a moment of doubt, of just the work that I've been putting in. It could be difficult when you're putting in work for months, years, and you still feel like you're not necessarily where you want to be or you're not seeing the fruits of your labor. It's hard to keep showing up, you know. And I feel like when I get closer to a particular time period, closer to a particular time where I'm supposed to reach the goal and I'm not like anywhere close to it, I could start freaking out. But in reality, you could reach the mark the day before, your goal day, or you may not even reach your goal. You really just want to create a perspective that'll help you get through it. Well, you tried your best, you did your best type of thing, if you genuinely did. But yeah, I just wasn't really trying to hear it. I had a moment of weakness yesterday, and I was very grateful for it because I was able to talk to some people. I actually opened up this time and I talked to some people, and it really did help. It helped to vent, So I realized, how venting helps and how sometimes you have these moments on this path where, it's hard for you to continue to move forward, but you really don't have any other option or any other choice but to move forward, because if you don't move forward, things will never get better, and you'll just continue to complain. You'll just continue to be at the state that you're at. You feel me? So being able to talk to those people really did help me. Venting is nice, but it's venting to the right people, you guys. You want to vent to people who knows how to handle your emotions, who won't take you being vulnerable for granted as well. I was talking to a friend, and they're just like, I'm so grateful that you trust me enough to open up to me. And I was like, tear, that's so sweet, because I I really don't I don't open up to people because, with my line of work, I'm here for so many people, and I know how difficult it can be for myself to ground myself and protect my energy from them and still be here for me. Like, I know how it affects my energy, and so I usually keep everything to myself, and I usually handle like my battles by myself too. Um, but like I said, baby, I don't do no shit no, but I don't do shit by myself no more. Like, I ain't got a cap, I feel like there's strength in it, but there's also strength with leaning on people as well, like I really appreciated that. I appreciated it because the people who I opened up to are also on the same path, as far as just like, we are creating a path for ourselves. We are trusting our vision, so I was asking people, certain people who've already made it, they haven't made what they feel like, they got their big overall goal, but they're pretty, more established entrepreneurs, so asking them questions about like what made them feel like, this was it, this was their path, this was something that they wasn't going to give up on. And I was very grateful because the thing that the person had said, they didn't say money. They didn't say, yeah, when I had, when I was on American Idol, or when I had got my first $1,000 royalty residual check or whatever. The person had said, it was like this baby crying, and they were singing. They were singing at a mall, and the baby was just having a really big temper tantrum and stuff. But when they came out the store, the baby was like squirming or whatever to get out of the mom's hand, and she came up to the person, like the little baby came up to the person, stopped crying, and just held the singer's hand, and I was like, man, I tell you, I started crying because I've had a lot of moments like that with my line of work. I'm emotional, okay? I'm a very emotional person, okay? Woo. I just really do. I appreciate being able to be here for the collective. I feel like I got multiple people inside of me. I ain't gonna cap. One version of me don't like it. I'm not gonna, like, one version of me just like, I hate that, like, you always want to be here for everybody and you ain't where you need to be, and you know, you ain't really got nobody doing the same for you, and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. Like, I hate that you just love doing this shit. Like, it's gonna be your downfall. You know, that's what the other version of me say. But then there's a version of me who just genuinely just feels so fulfilled for being here for people emotionally. Like, I really do enjoy helping people transmute their emotions, encouraging people, etc., etc. But it's hard. It's hard to continue to show up when you don't know how your bill's gonna get paid. You feel me? So I feel like that was just really freaking me out. But yeah, anyways, yesterday's action step was pretty much you being honest on what is blocking your childlike happiness, and then seeing how you can no longer allow for those things to overpower your thoughts, emotions, and etc., the way you desire to show up. More times than not, you go through situations that scars you so much that they form a certain belief or a certain perspective within your nervous system, okay? It would be like growing up, I would always be told that I was doing the most, or if I was laughing or smiling, I would get shut down real quick. Like, why you always smiling? You know, why you always laughing? You know, why you always got that goofy smile on your face? You know, because for me, I was just a happy child, and I was a happy child who just desired love. To never hear that, you know, like, I love you, and to never, like, and to get talked down on for smiling and being happy, you start feeling like, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to smile, maybe I'm not supposed to be happy, maybe that's what's going to get me love. And when you're a child, you know, it's different. When you're an adult, you already have your beliefs formed, but when you're a child, those events, those small things that people say, like, it really does impact the beliefs and the way you show up in your current moment right now and in the future, you know, type of thing. So really look at those things, see how you can see which ones take away from you, and just see how you can overcome those things, okay? So let's go ahead and list our 6 core beliefs. If you're new here, take the time to write out 6 personal core beliefs for yourself. I like to share mine with you every single day to hopefully hold you accountable to take a minute of your time to say and feel yours every single day. Being able to say these every single day and feel them makes it easier for you to retrieve the energy, okay? In the beginning, you may feel silly, you may feel like this ain't working because of the resistance, but the more you do it, the easier it will get, the more you will start to desire it to be a belief of yours, okay? And it will just, it will just flow through your bloodstreams, and you will legit adopt it as your truth the more you do so. I kind of imagine these affirmations like, if you know, like the Karate Kid, where, and this is a newer one with Jackie Chan, I think it was Jackie Chan, yeah, he was just like telling Jaden Smith to like wipe on, wipe off type of thing, and he did it for a few months, and he was just like, bro, I'm ready to train, I told you that I want to learn how to fight, you got me over here washing floors and washing cars and stuff like that. And Jackie Chan like threw a punch, and you know, he was like, wash off or whatever, you know, and he was able to do that and dodge the punch. That's pretty much what these affirmations are. They are preparing you for battle. So it's like, I do like to explain things so you can really understand why I tell y'all to do these things. Same with the action steps and stuff, but each of these small things are actually preparing you for something much bigger, okay, in the long run. All right. So number 1, the me that I see is all that I desire to be. Ashe. Number 2, I don't have to worry about others achieving their goals. It is not my responsibility. Ashe. Number 3, it's okay for me to say that I don't have the energy to be here for others. Ashe. Number 4, I am more than enough in all of my stages. Ashe. Number 5, I am certified through spirit to live a limitless life. Ashe. Number 6, I am love in everything I do. I feel it. I embrace it. I am it. Ashe. Okay, and one of the reasons why, like, I was like, how do you know you still holding on to the pain, or you still feel the pain of a particular situation? Are you still holding on to the resentment? I would describe that certain person as the devil. And I'm like, why do you still describe them as the devil? I'm like, it's because I was still holding on to that pain. Like I still was seeing them through the eyes of my hurt self. They're not the devil. I mean, they might be, but when I say they're the devil, it's an insult. It's criticism. It's coming from a place of pain. It's coming from a place of pain. So I'm just like, in order for me to really release that resentment, I have to just understand the lessons of it all. I have to not hold on to the pain, but focus on what it helped me with. Like, I wouldn't be here today doing the things that I'm doing today, being the version of me that I am today, if I had not gone through all the things that I went through. Like, they helped me with my intuition. They helped me be able to have compassion for other people who go through pain. It helps me be able to love even more. You feel me? So that was just something, that was just a side note, okay? So let's go ahead and get started on your actual spread. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel. Okay, because some of y'all like, well, I mean, if they hurt you, they the devil. Yes, that's the truth, but it's more or less like this. Everybody deserves to have their own personal truths, and they have their own little personal reality bubbles. Not everybody reality bubbles will align with each other. Okay, so it's like, I don't have to call this person the devil. I don't have to look down on this person. I don't have to criticize this person. I can just accept this person for as they are. They don't know how to treat me the way that I feel like I deserve to be treated, so they can't be aligned in my own reality bubble. Our reality bubbles just don't align with each other. That's it. That's it, because they have people in their reality bubble who are literally okay with the way that that person acts and do things, okay? And they're happy with it. You feel me? So that's just their life. That's their reality bubble. They deserve to live it to their fullest, okay? All right. Whoa. So the card that came out is my income is constantly increasing. My income is constantly increasing, baby. Y'all understand? I'm receiving this energy right here. Thank you, Spirit. We multiplying it, okay? Multiplying it for you. Y'all multiply it for me. We multiplying it for each other. And baby, boom, okay? So it says, I begin now today to open myself to ever increasing prosperity, okay? So this is just like, open yourself up to that possibility that my income is constantly increasing. Yesterday, one of my friends had asked me if I was doing something for my birthday, which is like in a month or two, and I was like, I don't even know, like when I was first taking this leap of faith, I was so excited. I was like, yeah, by the time my birthday comes, I should be in a much better financial position. Like things ain't really going the way that I feel like they are, so in my mind, I'm like, man, I may still be stuck in the same position. I ain't gonna cap, so it's like right there, I just closed myself off from ever increasing prosperity, okay? So it's like now I have to be open to that and expect that my income is constantly increasing, okay? So let's see what your affirmation card comes out for you. Alrighty, so we have, I am inspiring. I'm inspiring to those around me, even when I don't realize it. When I'm welcoming, kind, and giving towards people, it inspires them to respond to me the same way. I am inspiring, okay? So like that person who I felt like was the devil or whatever, now that they're no longer in my reality space, or I know that I don't have to include them in my reality space, then I don't have to speak such ugly words towards them, because they're not going to be treating me the way that they treat me, because I'm not going to allow them, because they're not allowed in my reality space. So it's like, I'm just going to be kind and welcoming when I'm describing them and talking about them, and etc. And it's going to inspire people to do the same. And even, that's why I'm not saying their name, because if they happen to see this, I don't want them to feel bad. I actually do want them to grow. So being able to lead with that type of kindness will help them do the same, okay? So let's see what energy you should focus on to help you positively move forward today. Okay, so we got the judgment card, releasing your past, listening to your spirit, allowing for the bright thoughts to wash over your dark thoughts. Okay, this is like praying and trusting your prayers to be answered, allowing for this white bird, the possibility of great things happening to you, to hold you. Okay, trust your intuition, dream big. Okay, and then start taking actions as if you actually believe in your dreams. Do not believe in your prayers, believe that your prayers will be answered. Do not get stuck in analysis paralysis. Don't get stuck in perfection. Don't get get stuck in seeing yourself as for, you know, as your situation is not for what it is type of thing, okay? But with that being said, you guys, I love y'all. Remember, you do have free will. You have free choice. You can always write a new story for yourself. You can always show up as a new person. You can always make the choices and decisions that you truly want to, all right? I love y'all. Remember, we're always lit. We're always growing. You have a wonderful day on purpose. Protect your peace. Do not let these hoes get you outside yourself.